second year here, I think we had 7 girls. You know, we have 9 this year, but 8 of those girls have valuable experience for us that we were beneficial in the 3 long playoff runs that we had. That a lot of these girls have gotten experience and gotten quality minutes, so I think it shortens up our practices a little bit. You know, they're all veterans and they know what we want to do. It's nice that we're not installing a lot of stuff. It's just that we're going back over it and just, you know, remembering things from last year. So there's not a whole lot of installation. It's a lot of more just going over things to get our wits back about us and understand what
our team's definitely a lot shorter than last year, but I feel like this off season we definitely all came together and put in the work, and now we're back again and ready to win.
Our practices are a lot more intense now since we have to have a lot of we don't have a lot of people coming off the bench, so we have to be ready for anything. But I feel like our practices are going pretty smooth. It's just a lot more fast-paced than it has been.
Oh yeah, real special group. You know, successful in other sports. 3 of these girls already have committed to 2 Division II programs and 1 Division I program. You know, I like to think that these girls were part of those building blocks. I mean, obviously the Kayla Frusdorfers, the Zoe Laprise, and the Kendall Cruzes, you know, those were the building blocks that we started with. But these girls here, Kylie and Addie, were in 7th grade when we were coming up through. They were filming for me and keeping stats, and you know, these girls have been around with us and have come to practice ready to practice hard and ready to play. And it's going to be a sad moment when we lose them, but you know, I'm looking forward to the year and hopefully spend some special time with them.
I feel like it was definitely harder before I was signed to a college to do both of them because I had to focus more on softball. But now that I'm signed, I feel like I can let loose a little bit for basketball and go all in for the season and stuff and help my team win a championship.
Daddy?
It's a lot less pressure, and when you're talking to coaches, they want a timeline, and I said I wanted to be committed before basketball so I can mainly focus on basketball for my last year. As much as I usually don't like it, it's actually really sad now, and I want to keep playing for them, but even though we bicker in games, it's very sad, but I'm excited.
My dad has coached me literally my whole life, so it's definitely very heartfelt, and it feels good, especially to win 3 championships with her dad and my dad, so it feels good. It's definitely sad, but we're just going to give it all this season and hopefully get another one with them.
This is what we wanted from day one. When I got the program, we wanted to build a program that was going to be competitive year in and year out. We wanted to definitely win sections and you know, win WPILs, and who would have thought we'd win a state championship. But yeah, I think that's the expectation for us now, and I think, you know, part of the reason I think that's why our numbers are low is that we have high expectations in practice, and these girls know what I expect of them, and they have to come here and work hard. And you know, I think that the program's definitely something that people are aware of now, and hopefully, you know, we have the respect as we give the respect to everybody that we play in Class A and other classifications.
I feel like everyone gets in position in practice and no one's left on the sidelines just to watch. Everyone has to be in the game and be in practice, or else we'll fall apart in practice. We all have to be all there and try our hardest during our practice.
If I had to pick a key, I would say stay out of foul trouble. Obviously, with 9 girls, it's going to be hard. We're not changing the way we play. We're going to play aggressive. We're going to press. We're going to get after people. I would say if we can stay out of foul trouble, and if we can continue to build up our stamina and be in shape when those games come, you know, I think that's going to be a big key for us. And you know, all the little stuff too. We got to be able to make free throws when that time comes. That's what we take pride in practice. Get them tired, we shoot when they're tired, and you know, just those little things. If we stay fundamentally sound and we do things that we ask them to do, you know, boxing out, not turning the ball over, and making free throws, I think we'll be okay.
So I feel like the biggest thing is everyone has to be in the game every game. We can't let off for 1 second during the game. We all have to be in the game, playing at our hardest, because we don't have a lot of people coming off the bench, and we just need to all work together.
Also, I would say definitely foul trouble. We can't get in foul trouble this year, so we definitely have to come together more than we did in the past. So I feel like we're all a very tight group, so I think we should be good.
I feel like we have to make sure that we're in shape for the season, and we gotta be ready for anything because we don't have barely anyone to come off the bench, and we just have to push through.
Our defense is going to be key because I feel like the past couple of years since I've been on the team, we've been pretty solid on offense. And defense is pretty much everything for us. And just keeping our stamina up because there's no one to replace. So we're just
Keeping us all motivated.
Yeah, we can't get gassed early.
Yeah.
A little different this year. We're very young. Starting, it's kind of new territory for me because we've been old for a long time. So I've got 2 sophomores who got to step up, probably start, and I got 2 freshmen probably coming off the bench. So a little different experience. Had a good off season. Got some work in. Got through football season healthy, which is always a key for us. So we're ready to rock. Yeah, we returned 3 lettermen, and last year, like I said, a lot of new faces, but those guys were there. They were in the going against a pretty good team for 3 years. Getting them ready, and they really stepped up last year. So we'll see how these the young kids coming up. They haven't been in that varsity experience, and we're going to find out quickly. How good they get, and I'm sure we'll stumble, but our job is to get better and see where we can land. And plus, we're moving up a class. That's going to be different for us. Travel's a little better, so I think we'll have some nice crowds. Playing against the local schools, so that's always nice. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, you go from one of the bigger Class A to the smaller 2A. I just think there's more solid teams. I mean, you don't have as many teams that are down. The weaker teams are stronger. The bodies are a little bit different. Every class you go up, you're talking 1 or 2 players different that make it different. And like I said, a lot of times in class, sometimes you have teams that the class doesn't matter, But like I said, with the youth that we have, we're going to have to mature early and see what we can do. But I think, like I said, there's other Class A schools coming up with. I mean, there's only 13 A schools left. So, like I said, the environment, we played all those AA teams because they're local. So the difference is we're going to play them 2 times a year, and it counts. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's almost like a lot of the players. Like I said, you get to know them a bit different when you have a son on the team because they're over the house more. They're hanging out. You get to know them in a different light, and that's been a fun part. And as far as Lucas, he's been through it. The youngest of 4 brothers, he stepped up. Maddox is coming back, which is a big help. And Jamel, 2 seniors are going to step up. The leadership they have shown from the get-go, I've been really pleased with that. And like I said, they've been out a year, but I think they're athletic. I mean, Jamel's a big kid, man. And when he gets moving, it's fun to watch. I just hope he doesn't get in too much foul trouble.
Well, it was a lot easier from last year. We went deeper in the playoffs last year, so we had some days to get ready, especially with these 2. They haven't played, and it was tough to catch wind, get in shape, but I think we're fine now.
I feel like we got a lot of young guys. We got a lot of people who haven't played in a while, so we just got some things to work on, some things to learn. And then conditioning is way different from football, so definitely that. That's about it.
I wanted to continue on with the younger guys, and I know Lucas came out for me and Maddox for football season to help us out, so the least we can do is come and help them out.
Well, our young kids are going to have to mature quickly. I don't know how deep we are. We got to, like I said, stay out of foul trouble and keep the older guys on. And the bottom line is putting the ball in the hoop. I have one very good scorer, and I think I have a couple more, but until it starts happening, you got to put the ball in the hole. I mean, I don't care how good you are defensively, eventually you're going to get wore down. So, those keys and, the matchups, take care of home games and try to steal 1 or 2 on the road games, get in and, try to make, I'd like to make playoffs and, see what happens. I know there's some very good teams out there, and so, like I said, I think our section will get us ready, and hopefully we're one of the top 4 to get in.
Playing fast and playing physical.
Defense.
Defense, yeah, we're going to play fast and very physical.